Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the survival world. Today, we are going to start working on my house. That way, I stop living on this floating platform. And if you guys like these videos, be sure to hit that like button. And if you're not yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing. And anyways, let the video begin. So another thing I wanted to do was kind of have a little piece of the house come off this ledge over here, and there's like a big window, and then there's like more stuff underneath. So part of the house I want to come out here, right? Because I want it to have an opening that leads to the bridge, which I am also going to update the bridge eventually. In fact, if I really wanted to, I can like kind of go over this, and then if this goes down, it can kind of connect with like that lower bit over there. I guess I don't technically need to keep the crafting area right there. Here's my second idea is we build around. So within this oval, we'll have like a big kind of like a cooler tree. We'll get a cooler tree for that section. That's just kind of our test. So now, gotta remember that we want this section to kind of come out this way. All right. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So then we can kind of create like this, even though it looks really weird, that's kind of what I wanted to go for. And I think if I build the walls good enough, I think I can make this work for the house. I know this is gonna look really stupid that I just placed all of this, but oh, okay. And then we'll left click over here. Okay. So we'll do stone underscore bricks. I've got it somewhat figured out, guys. I think the right way to go would be to mix in either stone brick walls and or chiseled stone brick with it, kind of matching the what we have going on down here, like a mix of, what if we do like a mix of like where it makes sense.
Would you die for me? Would you die for me? Yeah. Would you ride for me? I'd listen to you talking, tell your stories. Thinking I should write about this. I don't wanna write about shit. I just wanna go around. Can you help me, miss? Never going out of style. Yeah, I needed this. Girl, you drive me wild. I might need assistance. Think of you in this dance. Never reminiscing. Looking in the distance. Picking out our kitchen. I wanna ride and I can't go back. Thinking that you'll get me heart attacks. Take on the world and get space on our knees. Go on adventures, just keep choosing me. I wanna ride and I can't go back. Thinking that you'll get me heart attacks. Finally found someone gentle and kind. I'm on new feels that should change your mind.
Baby, I would die for you. And yes, I know that makes me a fool. Blinded by this love.
There'll be a giant staircase leading down, and then you'll partially be able to see the storage room from there. And then, of course, this part right here, we're going to fill in and terraform a little bit just to make it look like hill again. So I think this is about as far in depth as I want to go. Um, the inside will decorate when we get there. And then this area will also decorate when we get there. The roof, I have a good idea of how I want to do that. So now what we need to do is we have to get the resources. All right, guys. So we are going to start resource gathering. So we need stone brick, lots of stone, tons of stone. We need some spruce wood, and we also need. So luckily we have some stone stuff, but we're gonna need more. Creaking pale wood. I don't know if I have a. I hope I do, but I'm unsure if I have a sapling for the creaking. I don't. I have spruce saplings, jungle, a couple jungle saplings. Don't have dark oak saplings. So what we're gonna have to do is make a quick run over to the creaking biome that I know is nearby. Wow, this is the clearest my inventory has been in a long time. What did I do with my... Okay, there's my netherite scraps. Okay. I'm gonna move these. Man, I need a way better storage system. This is getting out of hand. On our way to the creaking. I believe it's back this way. By the way, that last little time lapse we had there, because I edited that part of the video before I even started doing all this. Fun fact. If you want, if you are a smaller music artist, please do send me a message. Well, if you want, I'm not saying you have to, but send me a message on my TikTok or my Instagram, or even join our Discord. I'll put a link down below. But shoot me a DM if you would like to be featured in a future time lapse, or yeah, I mean it'd be a time lapse thing, or just like background music. If you want me to play your music in the background of my streams sometimes, because sometimes sometimes my streams don't get turned into videos 100%. But if you're wanting your music being featured and you being shouted out in some way, just please send me a DM. Let me know. I've had I think about 5 people on TikTok so far send me a DM, including the locals only, who was in that last time lapse. They sent me a DM on TikTok, and I just asked them like, "Hey, what songs are you wanting me to play?" You know, like what? Like I'm not gonna. I mean, I can choose which ones if you want me to, but if there are specific songs that you're like that you are your personal favorite that you have made, let me know, and I'll play them on stream. Put you in the link. Put a link for you in the description and everything. Like it's I feel like it's my way. I know I'm not a huge channel, but it's a way that I can give back to the community through my platform. Even though it's not a very big platform that I have. But you know, even the small creators gotta help each other out sometimes. Anyways, I'm gonna mine a few of these trees, but I'm also gonna pick up some. Oh, when these trees grow, do they switch the... Oh, do they affect the pale moss block? I feel like they might affect the dirt around them. So I'm not going to do it too close to the house just in case. This is actually the first time ever I have really I've been to the pale oak biome a few times. I've killed a few of the creaking. But this is like the first time I'm gonna be messing with like the actual wood itself. Man, I just love the lighting of these shaders, like whenever you're underwater. It really makes me wanna I wanna build something underwater and see if like the same thing happens. I think I have all access to like all of the trees that I need access to for the build. Isn't the withers easier to fight on Java than it is Bedrock, right? I hope so. I still really miss that zombie piglin I used to have. At least we have Chirpy still. We need to make Chirpy like an awesome house. I think that'd be so cool. And then I need to make horse stables at some point. Oh, it is time to start growing some trees and breaking them immediately, basically.
Wasted, don't want to spend my 20s getting wasted. It's gonna be funny when I'm famous. Making so much money, it don't make sense. I'll be talking in the past.
After all of that tree mining, we have about 6, almost 7 stacks of pale oak. We have almost 4 stacks of dark oak and about 3.5 stacks of spruce logs. I think I want to go get some birch wood just in case. I don't think I have any. Yeah, I don't have any birch saplings. So we're gonna go grab some birch wood out of the forest and get some saplings. We're gonna break these few up here. And then we're gonna backtrack and pick up the saplings that the trees are dropping while I'm mining the other ones. Oh, look at the sword. Oh man, I haven't seen it. Oh, that looks sick. Oh, and then it looked really cool with all the rain and stuff, but it still looks cool. Oh, that's crazy. I haven't actually been by these things at nighttime. That's so cool. I kind of want some. Is there a way to like I gotta experiment some. So if I got some like the moss carpet, do you I'm taking some of this. I didn't realize they created does it create particles in the air where yeah, okay. Hold on, because I don't really like it looks cool and all, but I'm wondering if like in an area where I don't really want the plant showing, but I want those floating particles, I wonder if I can put it like 1 block down, then put like moss carpet on top of it or green carpet or something to kind of blend it in. If those particles will still kind of like float up in the air like that. I gotta see about that. I'm really hoping this will work to create the stuff there. Oh, you know what? While I wait, I need to get a bunch of stone. I just realized I need to mine a bunch of stone.
Oh, so cocky, feel the music, rock your body. Wasted, don't want to spend my 20s getting wasted. It's gonna be funny when I'm famous. Making so much money, it don't make sense. I'll be talking in the past tense. Wasted, don't want to spend my 20s getting wasted. It's gonna be funny when I'm famous. Making so much money, it don't make sense. I'll be talking in the past tense.
13 stacks of stone. which I'll probably end up needing more because a lot of it is made out of stone. Yes, look. So it still creates the little effect around it, even while it's hidden underneath a block. That's awesome. So if I ever, I'm just trying to think of like the possibilities of stuff that we could do with that. Oh my god, I've been calling them effects this whole time. It's called a firefly thing. What's it called? Firefly. What's it called? God, what is it with the spiders? Firefly bush. So thus it creates fireflies around it. Comment down below, like maybe your idea of like what we could do with that idea that I have stumbled across. So now we need to build. I did a little bit of off-camera work. I got basically where we had left off on the test build. Where we left off on the test build is about where I built this to. I did a little bit of extra. It's not, the house didn't end up exactly one-to-one with the test, but I wasn't really expecting it to because, of course, the ground and stuff, I realized that I blew up in the test world. I blew up my current house, which kind of changed the floor in this area, which kind of affected the way that I built that section. But I decided to kind of modify my idea and build it in a way that complements the, I guess, landscape. Because I had another idea, like, what if instead of relying on the texture of the wall, on some of the more emptier bits, what if I instead add vegetation, like greenery, like I don't know, like leaves and stuff on the sides there. I started work on the roof and I realized the best way to go about the roof is to build set like the max height that you want the roof, that I want the roof, and then from there then I'll build off the sides to reach this height. And of course I can modify the height for certain areas if it won't work. It was crazy. Off camera, I was building and then I just out of nowhere started hearing pillagers or like and I did this like slow turnaround. Like they didn't attack me at all, and then I did this little slow turnaround, and that's when they all started jumping me, and it was crazy. Oh, the police showed up. Bro, I killed the last bit of you guys that came by, and now you guys are trying to. Oh, I'm missing a helmet. It's done. We did it. Oh, I did it. I finished the roof. I'm just gonna cover the entire dang floor with a birch for now, and then this section, which is the section that's gonna go. Oh, holy crap! This section is gonna be the section that goes down to the storage area. So we will figure that out. Actually, hold on. Let's see if this even looks good before I fill in the entire dang floor with birchwood. But I think... Yeah, I think birchwood works. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to move those cows. There's no way I'm gonna be doing stuff and then have to hear those cows keep mooing. Let's go check on the villagers. See if there's any alive. Ooh, villagers! Are you guys alive down here? I wouldn't be surprised if you're... Hello? You're still alive. Oh man, we've got one villager. No, I used to have a farmer, but I think the farmer died. Oh, you know what? Boom, leather cap. Yeah, I think we just have that one dude on the hill. Well, you know, sometimes the villagers are stupid and they just leave their door open when they go to bed, and then it allows for the zombies to just walk in and kill them. I seriously got to work on that on an entrance. I think I'll work on like the back side of the house entrance first. In fact, it'll probably be right here. No, wait, it can't be right there because that's where the stairs are going to be. Shoot. It might be right here. I'll put it right here probably. Whoa! No! No! Okay, I need to light up everything. Oh my god, no, 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 no. Oh my god! No! I didn't think they could... I didn't think they would spawn, and I don't know why I thought that. It's like it's purposely spawning creepers. It could spawn any mob. Jesus. I didn't think it would spawn this much. Disaster averted? Crisis averted? I don't know. It might be able to... Oh my god. How? Where did it come from? Oh wait, this was the one that was down here because I ran away. Gosh. Temporary lighting until I can figure out my permanent lighting situation. I don't really know what I'm going to do with these smaller hallways. I'll figure out something to do. But like one corner, I'm thinking over here is going to be like my my sleeping area. I'll make back here the like kitchen, you know, smelting stuff area. Over here can be maybe Chirpy. Maybe I'll make Chirpy a little station over here. But it is nice to finally actually have a house and not a giant platform that I just live on. I'm thinking I'm just gonna make this section like an area that you just walk up. Not really, it doesn't really need much of a porch. It just needs a, like, just a simple just area to walk up. And then I can make this all look a lot nicer. Oh my gosh, I've got too much stuff. At least I know most of my valuables are in this chest. A little bit in this chest. This could look cool. Instead of it being grass, I make like a nice little... pathway with spruce wood. And then it leads to... Oh, I should probably... Okay. Yeah, it would kind of make sense to match it up there, and then we'll, you know... And then I can have like a plant there or something. Kind of fill it in. Bro, what? Where did you come from? I like it. And then of course I'll probably change it a little bit over time. I still need to add windows and everything. But I need to figure out what kind of a door I want. I wonder what jungle would look like. A jungle door. Actually, that kind of does work. Instead of it being on the outside, I'll do that. And then we'll put the doors facing that. That way it... Ooh, yes. I'll break these two. Yep. That's it. Yep, that looks good. I like that. Okay. Well, guys, this, I think, is where I'm gonna decide to end the video. We now have basically the entire foundation to work with this house. So I'm thinking next episode we'll probably work on furnishing the upper portion and start working on clearing out the storage area and getting that all prepared for being a storage area, because it's we got quite a bit to mine out down there. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. And anyways, guys, I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.